Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. So, we are gonna carry on as we were before.
智慧和财富是最好的分享物。
Thanks for interrupting my intro. So we're gonna carry on as we were before. I noticed after last episode that we actually have quite a number of oil fields that have cropped up over here. It's kind of annoying because they're gonna be just outside of range of either of our cities. So we can't really work them, but hopefully our influence will expand far enough that we can still claim the resources on them. Either that or we're going to have to set up a rather useless city just to be able to extract from there once we need, or once we have a greater need for the petroleum itself. Okay, so we have a plantation built here. We can get a paddock built over here to help improve our science. These guys are still on the way home. Let's look at them moving over here. And with this, we now have a sea route available to Farbase 1. Can't remember exactly what these guys give. 2 energy and 2 science. Alright, well, that's not horrible, but hey, someone to trade with over the coast, which is certainly handy to have. Trade is good. In fact, trade is a little too good in this. What's this? We appear to share a benevolent approach towards the alien life on this planet. Long may it remain so. Yeah, you're going to be disappointed there. Okay, so with that miasma cleared up, let's get these guys moving towards the next patch, which will be that patch right there. We'll get that cleared out so we can make use of a trade route between our first 2 cities. Alright. Looks like there's no... I thought there might be a little bit of an inland spit of water there, but it doesn't look like that is the case. So we'll probably hop off the boat for the time being and take a look around, see what's actually available over here. We'll get you onto the miasma and get it start removing. Or start removing it, I should say. Get it start removing. I know English. Okay, and put them back onto alert. These guys, again, we'll kind of do it the same way back in as we did out, and we'll just wait on the tubers for a turn so that we can get through the miasma without killing ourselves. Hop onto the hill to see what we can see. Bunch of aliens, some float stones, some tubers, nothing too special over here so far. The borders have expanded in a really weird way.
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
Enter into a cooperation agreement. Our hopes are going to be along. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, sure, why not? As I said, doesn't hurt to have more friends. After biology, I believe we're going to start working towards the techs that we need to actually pursue one of the victories, either the Promised Land or the Emancipation. Probably Emancipation, because I think that is the purity-specific one. Oh, there's a alien nest. Awesome. My explorer might die here. We'll find out. Alright, so. With the... We just built a... pharmacy, I think is what it was called. That'll get us some more health. We still need a lot more health, though. That gene garden might actually be the way to do it. 22 turns to build it, though. That's a little much. Let me see. Recycler, trade depots... Actually, you know what? We're going to build... no, because that'll give us more food, and right now, unhealthy is kind of our big issue. So, let's actually build a cyto-nursery. That'll give us a little bit more health. And we have another virtue. Let me see. Leaf technologies cost 10% less science. That could be really handy. What else do we have here? What could that potentially lead to? Maybe I should start working down here, because that would give me some more health if I went down that way. Let's see. But let me see, +1 health for each type of basic resource type that is improved. That could actually be really handy. Kind of brings back luxury resources in a way. That's fairly deep down the prosperity tree. Right now I'm just looking for things that are going to increase my healthiness. That's requires me to have positive health. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to take the meta research module. Just so that I can research things a little faster. Maybe we can get some more health buildings that way. Because while the penalties aren't as harsh, I still dislike the fact that I'm losing science and culture because of this. Alright, we have a quest decision. Better living through chemistry. Earth pharmaceutical industry was at its peak during the 21st century. While the drugs of that time were severely limited in ability, they did open our minds to the full potential of pharmaceuticals. Now that our farm lab is functional, our technology has finally caught up with that potential. We just have to decide how to best utilize it. Enhance function or life extension. So we can either get more science or more health. Let's see. See, we're kind of facing the same dilemma. The science is going to benefit from any percentage boost, but I haven't actually seen any in the game so far, so maybe they don't exist. And really, we need the health right now. So, and when I build the pharmaceuticals, what was it called? The pharma lab, that was it. When I build the farm lab, I'm looking for the health, so best to boost that up. The longer our people live, the more they can accomplish. This whole endeavor is about the continuation of the human species. Any progress towards life extension is progress towards our ultimate goal. Agreed. Alright. So, we have a plantation cleared. Oh, we have these guys here. Let's get them in a paddock to give our city some more production. Those guys are almost home, so we can get them restocked and back out to those expeditions. Alright, so they're not attacking my explorer. Oh yeah, because I have that purity perk, don't I? So we can probably move here and be fine. We'll find out. Either that or I'm about to get absolutely destroyed. One of the two. Oh, we're fine. Awesome. Alright, and there's that miasma taken care of. Let's, Nope, I'm not done yet. Thank you. Let's get rid of the last patch that's preventing a trade route from being set up. In the meantime, you guys can get out of the city to let the explorer in. So that's got his expedition modules restored. After that, we can get him healed up and send him back out. And do some more digging. Hopefully find something of use. Because that last one wasn't too bad. That was a free boost in purity. Our next boost is actually going to let us kill aliens a little easier. Which, you know, not horrible. Alright. Keep the worker defended. Alright, that paddock is taken care of. Alright, what else do we really have to do around here so far? Well, we might as well start building some improvements on these non-resource bearing tiles. So the first thing we're going to want to do is clear the miasma there so that trade routes can come in on a little bit more of a direct line. What do we have here? We have an explorer. I want you to just rest for now. You guys are going to skip a turn or two. And hello. What do we have here? A Brazilian combat rover. Well, I pretty much already know everything about what's up there, so that's not really too big of a deal. I think after this, we'll head back over to the ocean and do some more sailing. Hop onto that hill just to get the enhanced sight radius and then back into the water. Alright, so we have a trade convoy with nothing to do. That was the one heading out towards Thabo, though. Which, again, really good. Trade convoys are really, really good. Alright, so you go there. You guys are going on alert to wait. You guys are skipping a turn, and, as we said, onto the hill, just to get a good look, and then let's start heading towards the water. Since we know we can get close to these alien bases without them trying to kill us. Let me check my quests here too while I'm at it. Let's see. What's this one? I need a biofuel plant and one gene garden. Don't I already have that built? No, it's building. It'll be done in 2 turns. Excellent. Alright, you start clearing off that miasma. And this guy is pretty much ready to go. Let's get him back out towards the those expedition sites that we found. And hopefully these aliens will clear a path so we can get to the ocean next turn. I'm going to wait a turn to do that, though. I think with that miasma clear, that is a open trade route between our 2 main cities. Nope, never mind. We still have... Oh, okay, sorry. That was this miasma that was cleared off. So what do we have here? We have floodplains and desert. That seems like a good place for a farm. And our explorer, so we'll get him up here again. Next turn, we can get him into... through the miasma all over onto the tubers and follow that path again, because it seems to work pretty well. Get our other explorer into a boat. These marines can go on alert just to guard the city. So yeah, so we have 10 turns left until biology is finished. That will allow us, after that, we're going to start beelining towards the communication network.
Homesteading this world is hard. But all the people pitch in, and somehow the work gets done.
Alright, so we have 14 affinity towards purity, 30 culture, 75 energy. As breakthroughs go, this one has staggering implications. Developments at the new gene smelter have made it nearly possible to regrow an entire body from a subject's DNA. The innovation has kickstarted a new cultural appreciation for human anatomy. Given the choice, many augmentists have chosen to undergo a procedure to replace their bionic features with freshly grown human organs. Welcome back, brothers. May we never forget our original forms.
Yes, homesteading this world is hard. But all the people pitch in, and somehow the work gets done.
Yes, you said that already. Okay, so we're level 3 purity. We now have 20% defensive strength and range strength when attacking or defending against aliens, which could be handy. Oh, of course, there's a damn siege worm near my base here. Go away! Don't destroy any of my improvements. All right, so with that done, we can get a laboratory up because that'll help boost our. Oh wait, we can build this pod. All forms. You know what? That's worth it. Let's see if we can't build that pod. All right, organic growth. The stewards of our cyto nursery are reporting a monumental discovery. Through the study of hybridization of the indigenous fauna, we've managed to create a bioorganic mesh which mimics their cellular division. Integrating the mesh into our production would speed things along tremendously. And unfortunately, it takes a rather long time to create, so there's only so much to go around. We'll have to decide how best to distribute it. So I can either give it to unit production, which is a 5% production from military units, whoop-de-doo, or +1 production from cyto nurseries. I know which one I'm picking. That one's easy. There's no reason the entire city should not benefit from this wonderful discovery. Spread the mesh around so that all production might be hastened. Okay, so that paddock is done. Let me see, they want a Terranscape there, which I don't necessarily disagree with. It's not a horrible idea. However, we're going to first go and construct that floatstone quarry. Not because I necessarily need it at the moment, but because it could be useful to have later down the line when I actually start needing it to produce some of my units. Because I'm hoping that the AI is going to get a little bit aggressive as they see me going towards a victory condition. But we shall see. It's nice to see that our health problem is starting to resolve itself. We should be in a much better position here fairly shortly. Ah, and there we go. With that miasma cleared, that should be a free and open shot from our first city, our main city, our capital, to our second city. Alright, so we want to start making a trip for home now, because there's no reason to be out here. Let me see, where are we at? You guys. Did I not move you guys last turn? Alright, whatever. So let's continue with the exploring. I think I will start heading to the east from here and see what we can see out that way. And we can get a floatstone quarry set up here as well. Well, it looks like we have a sea dragon coming to visit as well. Where did that drill worm disappear to? It's like the fact that I can't see him anymore. Not that I could really do much about him to begin with, but... Okay, and we have a trade convoy ready to go. And you can, in fact, move up to Ayan. Which is good, because we need to give them some production. So, let's go ahead and do that. And you should be fine. In the meantime, let's get this worker back home so he can start doing stuff for us a little closer to home. Skip your turn there, and let's start heading to the east to see what we can, see if we can't find routes to some of these other places. And, you know, to prove the world's round. Pretty sure everybody already knows that, but it's good to prove. It actually doesn't do anything, at least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Looks like we lost the ectogenics pod. I'm not honestly surprised by that one. It's typical Civ stuff. If you don't rush for the wonders, then you probably aren't getting them. And at this point, I'm really not sure what's worth rushing and what isn't, so I'm not all that upset by that. Alright. What is this? An alien kraken? Interesting. I don't know what that is. Let's go take a look. Kraken. Game info. Colossal alien naval unit. Kraken should be avoided at all costs. They are only found in the deep ocean. Ah, interesting. Looks like a really big iceberg. Luckily, this is an explorer, so I think we'll be okay because they shouldn't attack me, but still, slightly terrifying. Alright, so since we lost that wonder, what can we potentially build? Well, we can get a recycler. That'll give me 2 production and +1 production from the from trade routes, which actually could be really handy. And then we can also do a laboratory. Yeah, let's actually do the laboratory instead. Alright, we have a clinic built here, so we're almost out of the unhappy problem. Let's go ahead and get a... Let me see, that's 25 turns to build that. I'd rather not. Especially when we can get a pharma lab, which is +3 health rate then and there. So that's decent idea there, I think. And what else do we have? We can do... You know what, you're a coastal city, so a trade depot might not be a horrible idea. We can set up a couple more trade routes now that we have some more sea trade routes that we can set up. We also are going to want to set up the ultrasonic fence for that. So let's build the ultrasonic fence first, I think. Alright. So we'll continue the journey home. And let's see, which one do we want to go for? Move over here. We can go towards that derelict settlement almost right away, so I think that might be the way to go. Ah, land ho! We can get on land next turn and start exploring the new continent. See what we can see there. 6 turns till biology, so hopefully we can get that out of the way soon. Hello, there's another kraken. Slightly terrifying, won't lie, when you see something the size of a small mountain moving towards you. Alright, so that is a farm completed? Doesn't look like much of a farm. Alright, well, whatever. Seems to be doing the job. We can set up some farms along these floodplains, because that's actually fairly decent. I mean, it's 3 food on a tile, so I mean, you're getting some decent growth there. Let's see. Are there any other places where I should be building maybe something a little different than that, though? Nah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll build, along these rivers, we'll build farmland. And as I said, this guy we're going to go ahead and get a expedition on there right away. And let's get on the land. And let's do some exploring. Maybe we'll find a decent spot to set up city number 4. Oh, I doubt it. I mean, I'm at 3 cities so far, and that kind of seems... That always seems to be the magic number in Civ. And I doubt that's going to change. So... Now that we're closer to home, what do we want to set up? Ah, that damn drill worm's really, really close. Or a siege worm, I should say. Alright. If we clear the miasma off here, we can get a mine built. I think that might be the way to go. In the meantime, we can just park these guys near the capital until we need them again. You see, change to this tile. That'll give me... Yeah, not worth it. I'm gonna go ahead with the farm. We have another alien nest over here. Not that that's really all that important until it's time to go on the extermination spree. What's this actually do? Provides plus 10 to city hit points. And yields 2 culture. I don't know how useful that actually is going to be. Okay, so we have our laboratory built. Yay, more science. I guess at this point it's just the recycler. That seems like it's going to be the best option. Because more production never hurts. Let me see. Come on, onto the hill. There we go. Oh yay, lots and lots of miasma around here as well. Always handy. And by handy I mean, damn it. Alright, we'll put you guys on alert. And how's this guy doing? Lost a bit of health from the miasma, but that's okay. We should be able to finish this before the miasma kills him. And then he'll have to do the run back home again to pick up another expedition. Expedition kit. So that we can extract that final site over there. You start removing that, and you are gonna have to spend a turn in the miasma. No real way around that one, I'm afraid. That's okay. The miasma isn't too deadly, truth be told. Alright, and on that note, let's keep moving this way. Oh, hello, we have the PAC. So it looks like they've expanded down here by a fair amount, which is not all that surprising. Your expedition thoroughly investigated the derelict settlement. Oh, sounds like somebody's having fun. The derelict settlement. It found no survivors, but did find records from the last desperate days of a failed settlement. Psychohistorical analysis of their struggles has provided your people with insight on how to avoid the mistakes they made, providing 36 culture. Nice.
In your veins runs iron made from the heart of a long-dead star. Such does the universe love life.
Cool. Alright. So, with that bit of research done, we can also start working our way towards the satellite that we need, which is this lasercom satellite over here. So we already have terraforming. I think we can go right to communications, actually. Nope. But, oh, okay, this isn't actually a line connecting terraforming to communications. So, that's fine, though. We can get, we'll start with computing, because that's probably not a bad one to have anyway. And then move on to communications. That siege worm is still really close to my stuff. I really wish he would just go away. Alright, who needs orders? You do. Let's see, what do we have? What can we do? Well, we might as well. How are we doing for workable tiles at this point? We are producing a ridiculous amount of energy. An absolute ridiculous amount. I don't think I can use these yet, but we might as well get the miasma cleared off of it for when we can.
Your explorer has noticed something strange.
Yes. Oh, okay. So, one more trip back home so that they can pick up their next expedition kit and get that all finished up. There you go. We're going to get you guys fortifying and healing. Alright. So are the PAC and the Franco-Iberians fighting? I wonder. Oh, it looks like we have a crashed satellite. I don't think I can get in there and excavate it, though, which is a bit of a shame. But so far, things seem to be going fairly well. I don't know. The AI is not really working too well on this level, I think. I don't really feel like I have to even worry about their existence. That's a bit of a problem. Like, if I'm playing a Civilization game, I want to be in competition with the other players, right? And right now, I don't feel like that's the case. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just haven't hit the point where the competition really, starts to pick up. But I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm sitting at right now. All right, we might as well put the extra production towards research, and you might as well get a mine built over here because, why not, right? Yeah, mine it is. Let's do some more exploring over here, see what we can find out about news and lands far away. Yeah, I think on my next game of this, I'm gonna have to definitely bump up the difficulty level. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Alright, so what do we have for production? We just finished... Okay, so we got our health back into the positive again. That's good to see. And we definitely want to prevent it from dropping again. So, I should probably focus on getting something that's going to add some more health to the old equation. Saddle Nursery is 1 health. A Gene Garden is 2, but it's a hell of a lot harder to build. But, that's probably our best bet at this point. Alright, Gene Garden it is. Alright, what do I need? I need robotics to be able to build a mine here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well, as I said, at the very least, might as well clear out the miasma. We have a farm. Really? Okay, there it is. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like much of a farm, I'm not gonna lie. Now here, we're gonna go ahead and build one of these terrascapes, because I think that'll be our best bet. More food, more production, more culture, all that other good stuff. Bit expensive to set up, but I think we have the money to burn at the moment. Go ahead and keep looking around, see what we can find over here. Yeah, so this is what the world is looking like at this point. Oh, I didn't even notice this city set up over here. Ciudadela? So that must... Oh, is that their capital? Yeah, that's their capital. That's been there all along. I'm just a moron. Wow, that sucks to have your capital so close to another person's like that. But, yeah, so here we have our... Whoops, I've let you guys sit way too long. Alright, let's get them back moving again. Same kind of idea up here. Alright, and that seems like a good point to stop on for this episode. We've got a fence building so that we can start setting up Thabo to be another trade hub like Magan is right now. We finally have our trade route moving up to Ayan, which is something we've been trying to do for quite a while now, and finally have that all set up. And we are beginning to work towards the technology that we need to begin pursuing the actual victory condition. So, I hope you guys will join me next time. Thank you very much for watching. Any feedback you care to leave in the form of a like, a dislike, or a comment can be left below, and I'd very much appreciate it when you do. So long.